Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Mass Effect Andromeda. Geez, last time out was a bit intense, wasn't it? With that mission, finding out the big plot twist. We spoke to a couple of the crew members. We've got to finish off doing that and then go back to the Angaran planet on Aya. Just give the Moshae back, really. But Drac messaged me on the radio a minute ago, saying that he's wanting to speak to me, but I think we spoke to him just before the end of the last episode. Liam's saying to come and talk to him as well, so I'm not really sure what's going on. It might just be sort of a general thing that comes up, but we'll see.
Pathfinder?
Yeah, I think they just
we can talk more later.
Sure.
talk to you over the comms every now and again just to let you know where they are if you want to talk, but we've spoken to those guys. So I think it's just the people upstairs we've got to speak to now, isn't it? The rest of them we've spoken to down on the bottom level. But we ran out of time last episode. So let's do this. So really in terms of missions, we've got the main mission, which is to take the Moshae back to Aya.
You have AVP
And then we've
outstanding,
got
Pathfinder.
we've got AVP outstanding. And then we've got the loyalty missions for Liam to meet him in the bar, I think, on Aya, which we're going to anyway. And then if these guys could stop talking, that'd be great. And then we've got to do Joel's mission as well. So let's just have a chat with these guys.
Going through the readouts from the Kett facility, I've never seen such advanced genetic technology. Frankly, it's light years ahead of our capabilities.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be
Yeah,
here
it
if you
is.
need me.
Let's be honest. But it seems like they use the tech from other races.
They aren't just conquerors or slavers. The Kett turn everything you are to their advantage. Worst kind of enemy. The one that makes you fight your own people.
It's too late for the Exalted. We can't let feelings get in the way.
That's what gets me. The Exalted aren't converts. They're Kett.
You're pretty worked up about this.
Kandros wants strategies for handling the Kett. I talked with Drac, putting ideas together. Expand our guerrilla tactics, get Angaran military advisors, research exaltation. Just, I don't know. Wish your dad could give me his take.
Well, I mean, suppose so.
Why? This all looks fine to me.
Nasira, your father, they always had a plan I could follow. Without one, it's too easy for people to get hurt. Like now.
Make your own plan.
The Initiative's plans are shot, and people die because of it.
We're facing challenges we could never have prepared for.
At least now we can prepare to fight the Kett. Sarissa will have a strategy. Just need to find her and the other Asari. It'll be good to have certainty again.
Yeah, it may take a little while though. So far all we found is leads from the Turian arc on Haval. Let's see what else
Back
she's got
again?
to say. Nothing.
See you later, Cora.
I'll be here.
Cool. What are these things? Right, spoken to this guy in here. Joel must be
Joel?
pretty beat up right about
Thank
now.
you for checking. But I'm all right.
Don't know if I would be.
I have to be. How else do we go on? You know?
I may seem tough, but I have a good shoulder.
That's kind. You're kind. I really miss my family at times like these. Are you close to your family?
Answer a question with a question. A typical politician response.
You talk about family a lot.
Really? I guess it's just part of our culture. Our families are large, and we share our parents with the community. We all have many mothers.
My family's small.
And are you close?
Yeah, I suppose so.
I was. Am. My mom and dad are dead. My sister's really sick. She's on the Nexus. I'm kind of an orphan at the moment.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, this random collection of Tempest oddballs can feel like family sometimes.
Yeah. I never really felt I had a purpose. But here, I do.
What about the Resistance?
My place in the Resistance is not what I'd like.
But that kid on Aya looked up to
I
you.
wonder what he means by that.
Sure. But you are going to do something important, Ryder. I feel it. This is where I should be.
You bring a lot to the team.
Thank you. I look forward to even more adventures.
Hopefully none with those type of plot twists, though.
There's always more to say and to learn, isn't there?
Well, maybe we can learn more
Can
about
I
him
ask you
now.
a few more questions?
Of course. If I can answer them, I will.
Did you always want to be a fighter? Did you study anything particular in school?
No. I don't like to talk about it. But I'm not a fighter. Not really. The Kett occupation creates chaos. So our education is chaotic. I'm not really anything. But that's an excuse. The truth is, I don't know what I want. Yet. For my life. At my age. I hope being here will inspire me.
No, that's a fair enough thing to say, isn't it?
Can you tell me about your family? Assuming you have one.
Sit down. This will take time. Is someone bringing us snacks and drinks?
Whoa, your family's that big?
I have one true mother, Sahuna, and more than 5 additional mothers, and many, many, many siblings, and cousins, all raised together. Our families constantly change and evolve. Relationships come and they go. My father is gone, taken, or killed by the Kett. We never found his body.
Okay, I'm going to make a big statement here. But I get the feeling, I may be wrong, but his dad may be a higher level Kett, or have been converted into a higher level Kett. The fact they never found his body and it's been mentioned in the dialogue seems to indicate that it's quite important. So I wouldn't be surprised if one of the high up leaders in the Kett is actually his dad. So we'll have to remember that little prediction for later on. Remember, I am playing this game entirely blind, so I have not a clue what is going on.
I'm sorry about that, Jarl. I understand. I just lost my dad.
Something in common between aliens, then. We are fatherless, yet we fight on. Anything else you want to ask?
Do Angara plan their futures? Do you dream about what you want to accomplish?
You put plan and dream in the same question.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. You meant to do that. Angara thirst for now. We don't strive to make the future better. We strive because the present is lacking.
Oh, that's interesting.
Well, enough about that. I'll see you later, Jarl.
Stay strong and clear.
Yeah, you too, buddy. Can't have been easy to learn what you just did. I think that should be all,
Naxxor is
everything now.
very
No,
cunning. We can't
you might
underestimate
have
him.
more to say.
My mothers are worried sick about the cousins that joined him.
I'll see you later, Jarl.
Stay strong and clear.
Okay. So we've spoken to Joel. Who else is on this floor? I forget. Oh, should we do that AVP thing while we're here? So we've got rewards to collect. Let's do all that. Okay, and we've got 1 pod available. Got 3 of those, 2 of those, 3 of those. Should we get a military pod? Hidden caches. Tech materials at regular intervals. Let's get that. Okay. Let's check the map and see where everyone else is. So we've been to Joel, we've been to Cora. Lexi and PB. PB should be here, apparently. Which is kind of weird. Oh yeah, there is PB. I didn't see her there.
Ryder. Exaltation? I never imagined we were fighting Angara.
They're no longer Angara. The Kett changed them into something else. That's the atrocity.
We have to stop the Archon, whatever he's up to. The more we learn, the more I realize how much bigger than me this all is. It's humbling.
Is there more about Kalinda you want to share?
Back home, she was upper crust. An ambassador. Respected, living the high life, but miserable. Not built for royalty, she said. With her position, the initiative sought her out as a first contact specialist. First wave out of stasis. Kalinda was the one who got me thawed out early. I'm still grateful for that. But things went south soon. She hurt me. Pretty badly.
What happened?
Oh, let's not drum up that sob story. It's all water under the bridge.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
Let's just see if there's anything else.
I take it you moved your stuff over from the Nexus?
Yeah, my squatter's paradise is all the more cluttered. What's up?
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
Right, so we got the two guys up the front, and Gil's here as well, isn't he? He's in the whatever bay it is. I can never remember, like the engine room. What's it? Oh, it's the engineering. That's it.
Hey there.
Hey yourself.
Question for you.
Shoot.
When all this craziness is over, you think you'll have kids?
Why is that on your mind?
Jill, the best friend I mentioned while you were killing me at poker. She's starting the initiative's first repopulation effort at Prodromos. It's all she can talk about. It got me thinking. At the end of the day, this whole thing, the Andromeda initiative, we're basically here to spawn.
Those of us lucky enough to live through this.
Exactly. And there aren't that many to start. We're a disaster or two away from not having enough numbers to survive. Jill's right. At some point soon, we better get busy making babies.
True enough.
Who knew this thing was just a glorified dating service? Eesh. The biological imperative is kind of a bummer.
There are other ways to reproduce. It doesn't have to come from a romantic relationship.
I guess I could donate DNA, or however it works. You know me. Whatever my gut says in the moment, I do, and I don't look back. My mum says that's how my dad was. I wouldn't know. His gut moved on before I was born.
I had no idea. It must have been hard.
Hey, I turned out all right. He did his part, brought me into the world. Maybe that's enough. Thanks for talking, Ryder.
It's alright, mate. If you got anything else to say, now would be the time to say it.
Would you mind taking a slight detour and dropping me back in the Milky Way?
What's the problem?
Little something I just heard about called exaltation.
It's definitely more than we bargained for.
And the Kett are even scarier than we thought. I gotta start eating more protein and getting a full night's sleep. It'll take everything we got to get through this mess.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
Right, okay. Those things in the bottom corner are starting to really annoy me. I don't know why they're not disappearing. Go away, Kett alloy and Omnigel canister.
Callow, settle down.
If this isn't a good reason to get excited.
What's up? You guys aren't fighting, are you?
Why would I fight with my best friend?
Best friend? Oh, Callow. Callow's very excited about a report I received from EOS. It's good news. The radiation levels are steadily dropping.
Your outpost Prodromos is really going to make it. When do you want to head back?
We could go, but we need to balance our priorities. Why?
Just saying, if I'd created a thriving community in a brand new galaxy, I'd want to visit.
Just wait till they put in the beach and the water slide.
Now you're just playing with me.
So radiation levels are down. More to explore?
Yes, but there's been a rise in Kett activity as well.
Figures that we're not the only ones to benefit from the planet's improvement.
Might be nice to see how it's doing.
Almost like a vacation.
Almost. Maybe we'll head back at some point.
Well, you're the boss. Just say the word.
I can't help but feel like that's just been put into the game to trigger at this exact moment. Because we already knew that about Eos. We knew that the atmosphere had changed and everything, so I've got the feeling that that is just meant to trigger at this point, and there's not actually anything that's changed. But we will go and check in on them at some point.
You did? You can't just undo 10 hours of work.
I had to. Your revamp risks power imbalance between decks. Something we solved back home.
It's twice as efficient. Just because it doesn't match your sainted specs.
And now it does. As you say, deal with it.
Callow.
I know, just... please don't let this distract you.
Why are
What
you
can I do
arguing
for you?
again?
I'll let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
Yeah, that's really bugging me that those things haven't disappeared yet.
The swelling has gone down significantly, and I seem to be able to talk normally again.
Good. Keep me updated. And remember, cool food and liquid only. Nothing spicy.
Thank you, Lexi.
Is there something wrong? Did you hurt yourself?
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just getting over some inflammation of the soft tissues of the mouth. It was dramatic, but ultimately non-threatening.
What?
Have you ever heard of the Lick test? Back before scanners were portable, Earth scientists would employ this test in the field. They used it to tell rocks from fossils and get a basic idea of their mineral composition.
Sounds stupid. And kind of dangerous.
A quick dab with the tongue. It was considered generally safe.
On Earth.
I was distracted and forgot it was a Helios rock. I do it unconsciously. When I was little, my father and I would go on expeditions. The Lick test was a huge part of it. He made science fun for me. Your mother was something of a scientist, wasn't she?
She specialized in biotics research. Got her start in medicine.
I read all about her research, and your father's. AI and implants. They achieved so much in so little time. Sam is an astounding achievement. I left my parents back home. They told me they were proud of me, and then lived out their lives while I slept.
If I were them, I'd be proud too. You came here for the sake of science. That takes courage. Some crazy, but mostly courage. I'm sure they knew that.
Thank you, Ryder. I needed that.
Anytime.
Liam says he's planning a movie night.
That's the idea.
He's putting it off because it didn't seem right after seeing the exaltation facility. But now there's a delay. I had a thought. Every vid's better with snacks, right? I found an Angaran recipe for these little morsels you can make from a local Helios plant, but it's rare and...
You want me to look for one?
Oh, would you? I'd love to, be social and things.
Okay, movie night's back again. So now we need to find a plant on Aya, which is where we're going anyway, right now. So, let's get over... It's really annoying that that thing is not disappearing from the side of the screen. Hopefully when we go to the planet it will do. So let's go over to Aya. Here we go. I wonder when the Kett will actually figure out that there's a world here. Because obviously they don't know at this point. Right. So we've got Liam's mission. We've got movie night. And we've also got the main mission, which is taking the Moshae back. So let's get down to that landing zone. Apparently everyone's coming with us.
Stars and skies light our way.
Stars and skies light our way.
She knows how to play to a crowd.
She's the Moshae.
Welcome home.
I never thought I'd see it again. Without the Resistance and the Pathfinder, I wouldn't be here.
We made a good team.
We freed more than just the Moshae. But we had to leave the enemy fortress intact. We have a lot to talk about.
I promised to lead the Pathfinder to Aya's vault.
You're still recovering. Take your time. I'm not going anywhere.
Not without our help.
I'll prepare the vault for your arrival. A shuttle will bring you to me when it's ready.
Thank you, Moshae.
We've been alone against the Kett for too long. You've proven it doesn't have to be that way. It's time we discussed an alliance between our people.
We're happy to make room for you on the Nexus.
We'll provide an embassy here as well. Our city is open to you. Join us.
Finally! We can properly investigate the city.
Well done, Joel. Report for reassignment. I need to stay with the Pathfinder.
Jarl has already become a valued member of my crew.
Of course he has. I see the benefit. Request granted. I need to file
Looks
a
like
mission
Joel's
report.
staying.
Don't leave Aya without me.
Which is good. So take the shuttle to the that thing hasn't disappeared. Oh, that I think that's going to force it off. Yes. Thank you. Right, so we've got some missions that we can pick up now as well in the city. So we can go and do that. And we can look for this plant and talk to Liam at the bit as well. Doesn't look like we can go through here, does it? Although we can. That wasn't on the map. That's odd. Right, let's speak to this guy. Oh, an Angaran ship model. Whee! Nice. So that can go in our bedroom research center. Oh, it's just a normal one. Where are we going now? We found another way into the docks. Right, so I thought we might it's weird because I tried speaking to this person before, it didn't work. Data pad. Just a love note. Alright, let's what's that? Message terminal. There's people here to talk to. That's the main thing. So we want to gather these new side missions whilst we're here. Whoa! So this is what Aya looks like. Display stand. Oh nice, it's like a little garden to show off their stuff. Right. Ah, there's a plant there as well. Wow, this place is buzzing. I didn't realise there were so many people on this planet. Or in this city, at least. Just shops and stuff. Vetra's here.
Pathfinder.
Doing okay?
Who knew saving a respected member of Angaran society would open so many doors? I've been talking to some of their traders, seeing if we can work things out.
I know you like looking for the advantage, but we need to earn their trust first. Don't bargain too hard.
You're the boss.
Yes, I am. Right. Here is someone to speak
I
to.
never thought I'd see the Moshae again. Least of all thanks to you.
Tools for the field.
Welcome to the
Supplies for all
marketplace.
your needs.
I am Arbiter Renov. I enforce correct
That shopkeeper's
conduct between
droning the
merchants and
conversation out.
customers, resolving any disputes. As the first outsider to enter the city, you are ignorant of our laws. We should change that.
Okay, let's learn about their laws.
Who decides what happens to people who break the law?
It depends on the grievance. I settle minor offenses right here. More serious ones require a tribunal.
Trade laws?
Where I'm from, the biggest trade law is don't cheat. Is it different here?
I suspect we define cheating differently. What is unfair changes based on perspective.
I don't want to cause any trouble. How do I learn your laws?
I'll transmit a full readout. Familiarize yourself with the contents. Personal responsibility is a core foundation of our society. We expect it from everyone.
Understood.
Please visit my colleagues in the Governor's office and the Resistance headquarters. They'll teach you about our culture and what it means to walk freely among us. Your understanding is critical. It would be unfortunate if you accidentally violated our laws.
It would. So, we've got laws and customs to learn. I believe this is where we get the
Your
plant.
credits are as good as anyone else's. Don't start any trouble and we're fine.
I can do that.
Good to hear.
Where is this plant thing then? Oh, you can get a remnant decryption key, but I don't really care. Because we can do the puzzles anyway, so... Oh, nice. Let's get that, though. Where's this plant? Oh, she's got a lot of stuff. Scale fibre, silicon. Is that it? Right at the bottom. Tavarv plant. Confirm the trade. Yes, that is the plant for the movie night. So now we just need to go back and give that to Suvi. Okay, and then we've got another mission up that way somewhere. I'm not exactly sure where it is. We're going the right way. It doesn't look like it. There's Liam. And then there's this, and there's this. So, yeah. There's quite a lot to actually look at here. Didn't realise there'd be so much in the city.
Indulge in a little luxury.
Is it up here to the other room? I think it is, isn't it? Let's, oh, the governor's office. Here we go. So that's the person we've got to speak to for that mission, but here's the other person. Who looks like they have a mission for us. Even though it won't let me talk to them. Game. Stop fucking around. Maybe we have to be this side. Yeah, here we go.
Pathfinder?
As you can imagine, your arrival raised concerns from Aya's people.
It'll take a long time to trust strangers again.
Which is why they want the Nexus to listen to them. We've set up terminals in the city so people can leave messages for your people on the Nexus. I'd appreciate if you take a look and forward their communications to your people.
Okay, collect messages from all these terminals. So that's another goal for us to do. But that's going to do it for this episode. We're out of time. So in the next one, we'll continue exploring Aya. Pick up the rest of these... What the fucking hell was that? Pick up the rest of these missions. That was actually made me jump quite a bit. Yeah, get out the rest of these missions. Do Liam's thing. And then eventually we'll take the shuttle over to the vault and see about changing the atmosphere here as well. So, as always, thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, click on that like button because it helps the channel to grow. Subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you all next time.